our main topic today is about the blockchains are excellent solution for privacy. This is the article on the Cointelegraph, so people can review about something about this. And you can see is the blockchain nowadays very important part in the world, and people they use blockchains as one of the data storage. And from a technical viewpoint, blockchain will record this that is cryptographical tied to the managed by a peer-to-peer network. At the same time, they try a protocol of the communication among nodes to validate a new block. Yes, and we can also say that blockchain technology is a decentralized network where all the records are engraved in a distributed way and shared in several devices spread throughout the world. The records are stored by all the members of the blockchains, and the network confirmation are performed in the regular intervals, being linked chain encrypted to previous existing block that make record unchangeable and inviolable. Instead of providing our information to centralization platforms store and the other version nowadays, we also can store them in a decentralized network, frees from a single point of failure. A central data repository that most cyber criminals usually target. We see that there are so many hacker activity because the decentralized data store in one single place. That's why the blockchain solution may help to get rid of this. And we can see all the privacy and transparency in blockchain example in the why seem the contract blockchain allow both transparency and privacy. As the transactions on the blockchain are made through the public keys, which are analyzed and depending on the blockchain's anonymous, people may perform operations on the blockchain without revealing their identity. Yes, the blockchain is very an important part nowadays. We know that we discussed something about the blockchains and the crypto network, and now let me do some setting here about and later we have another people can share our topic, can share our live stream, and we hope you all can have more questions for us. Okay, next one. This one in Alice blockchain like Bitcoin, meanwhile, much information can gather regarding the parties of the transaction and the mouse spent, even though the identities behind the public key are unknown. It's possible to create that link. Therefore, understanding the relationship between privacy and transparency in blockchain is essential. Yeah, what is the relationship between the privacy and transparency? If at first sight it seems that the relationship between privacy and transparency is non-existent, the truth is that they are interdependent. More specifically, blockchain technology allows us to guarantee privacy and transparency at the same time. Blockchain structure can conciliate in the prevalent way both the transparency of on-chain transaction and the privacy of the user. In the blockchain, we use the hash function. What's the hash function? Hash function reflects the transactions are registered on blockchain in the form of a hash, allows some degree of the transparency, but also protects the contents of the registered operation. The transactions registered on the blockchain are in the format of an alphanumeric code, including a date and a timestamp. Therefore, its architecture allows some degree of transparency and simultaneously protect the contents registered in the network. The alphanumeric code or hash is equivalent to a fingerprint of a datum that exists outside the blockchain network. The chance of the two different transactions having the same hash registered on the blockchain are practically none. Thus, transparency and confidentiality may be reconciled on the blockchains. Hashing is a tool that allows protecting the content of data registered in the blocks in the blockchain network. In other words, hashing is the process of making an entry of any sign and transforming it into the fixed cryptographic output through a mathematical algorithm. Therefore, blockchain technology allows privacy of the registered content in its network and simultaneously guarantees transparency in the protocol layer. Another element of the public blockchain architecture that illustrates the tension between the privacy and transparency and its form contradiction is the public key cryptography. Public key cryptography or asymmetric cryptography, also known as asymmetric cryptography. The public key cryptography is a cryptographic system that uses the key pair, public key and the other that can widely semantic and private keys are only known by their owners. With this pair of key, two functions occur: authentication, where the public key verifies that a holder of the pair private key can decrypt and encrypt the message with the public key, and encryption, where only the pair private key holder can decrypt the encrypted message with the public key. The two users only can exchange the key to access and reveal information. At the park may revoke an access anytime such authorized access made available by blockchain technology has already been explored as a corporate tool to deal with the user privacy and data collection. According to the legislation of the data protection, public blockchain work with a pair of keys requiring all transactions. A public key which somewhat look like a bank account number. Yes, that's right. And the private keys is look like a PIN password. We can understand like that. And however, without knowing from the particular public key belong, it is possible to track all the transactions of the public key and read the profile of the person behind the key. Again here, certain degree of the privacy is guaranteed by the public key. Meanwhile, all the transactions generated from it are transparent. Our data stored in a decentralized way in several computer space place. Such as you may ask yourself, how can they truly be private? If the record on the blockchain are stored in a several place, how can they guarantee the privacy? This is a good question. The answer is we guarantee the privacy is based on the public key when they store it. People they don't know who is who. when they see the hash of the public key. Yes, privacy on blockchain is possible through the safe exchange of the value protected by the cryptography, which compile the blockchain's architecture together with a consensus mechanism and P2P network. And as we have seen in the previous discussion, blockchain technologies use public and private key to protect the public available ledger record. One encrypted the private key is necessary to unlock the information, enabling all the encrypted data to be captured, and it will be entirely useless for the potential theft thieves. By registering encrypted information as a data point in the ledger, blockchain protects the privacy. Blockchain systems are symmetric cryptography to protect the transaction between users in those systems. Each user owns a public and private key. The privacy via blockchain by the other techniques. And the next part is how to better protect the privacy in the public transaction. And now we look like to see some people to interact with us. Yeah. Thanks you for people give us a like and send and watching a live stream today. Yeah. About the crypto market and what is the Bitcoin price today, Monday, Singapore times at 7 a.m. Now it's 7 a.m. and the price of the Bitcoin now is 9,300 9,300. Yeah, it's within 24 hours exchange 0.37%. And I also can show you very interesting news about Xeonbit token has been listed on the Xeonbit. If you don't know this news, you all can go to Xeonbit to check, to have a look. And I have I have the reference code here. I will show you the reference code on the screen about the reference code. You can use this code to register and earn some reward while trading. Yes, I show you here, and the pair is SNS with the USDT. Let's see. Let's connect to see how's the price. Oh, the price now is dropped a little bit. Dropped to yeah 0.6. Okay, let's discuss. Let's see how people can earn from. Let's see if they can bump the price. I think they can bump the price up to 1 cent. Now it's 0.65 cent. Because it's still early morning, so we don't have any activity. And let me log in and interact with the market. We know crypto market is so volatile. A lot of people they try to buy or sell the coin. They buy low and sell highs. Buy low from this this exchange and Shanghai in the other exchange. Okay, let's discuss and let's move the trading views. We all can know the trading views, how the trade will this day, and we discuss about the trading market. We all can have a look at ticker is XBT. XBT is the code of the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin with the US dollar. Okay, we all can see here. So now the price dropped 0.56%. The charts here, so there is drop here. And if we want to see the full detailed chart here, we can check the chart. Now it's for long time. I didn't check the chart here, the Fibonacci retracement. Yeah. We will see retracement, the resistance, the short resistance and long resistance. Resistance 9,478 is the short resistance, and the stop loss is 9,256. One more long thing is here. Yeah, we expect in the future within this week it will hit 9,600. We can see the thing here, and now at this time it's still in US is the US time, so it's still early to estimate the market.